Hello beer fans, here we are again. I will say this about the alehouse. I usually come in here and it smells quite beery. I slop a few down here. This is usually been covered at some time in beer. My bin where all my empties go to is normally over there. But I've had a right cleanse up over the last since last weekend, just really been cleaning it, and actually it smells a little bit too clean right now, and I don't like it. I prefer it when it smells beery again. So hopefully I'll do a bit of spilling, we'll get beery again. Right, it's probably been said a few times now, and I've definitely said it a few times, that Northern Monk are best when they do normal styles, and they don't piss about with styles and put strange, rhubarb. Actually, rhubarb pale ale's not too bad. You know what I mean? When they start pissing about with styles and just put strange flavours into stuff, they aren't Bessie stuff. That probably, I wouldn't say don't necessarily go together, but as a nation, as a nation of beer drinkers, we don't actually bloody need. So when they do something that looks like it's going to be quite straightforward and quite simple, I get really excited. I really do. Hopefully, I am going to get really excited about this one. This is a supermarket beer. It's called Further Beyond. It's 8.4% ABV. They call it a bold New World double IPA. Welcome to Andy's Beer Reviews. This came from Tesco's, cost me £4.25, which actually for a 8.4% ABV beer isn't bad. It's probably about bang on average for sort of ABV. You got to remember, £4.25, a quid has already been, a quid of that is tax. So the beer tax is about a quid. So you can see kind of the need to change that, the government. It's horrendous, the amount of tax that brewers have to pay on brewing beer. It's absolutely ridiculous. But I suppose if it's a decent beer and we all like it and we all drink it, they'll make the money back, won't they? So it's not too bad. So it sounds like New World, Bold New World double IPA, and it's got pine trees there. And I did spot when I brought it into the alehouse, it does have the word piney on there. So we're just expecting relatively straightforward West Coast style IPA is what I'm hoping for. We'll find out. Cheers, everybody. It's poured really well, actually. Let's talk about bitterness. It's actually quite nice. Personally, I prefer it even bitterer, but for something commercial, you're trying to get to a lot more drinkers, actually the bitterness ain't too bad. I would have notched it up to 11. This ain't quite up there, but do you know what? Well done for brewing a proper West Coast IPA with a decent amount of bitterness. And that's what this is, It's a pretty simple, sometimes it's a pretty simple West Coast IPA. Sometimes, happy Friday, by the way, I do like to come in here, sit down, drink a beer, let it be like this, really straightforward, really simple, and just enjoy the beer from what it is. Rather than, and sometimes I do like it, come in here and have which I've obviously got the vintage ale from Fuller's yet to have, a really complex, multi-layered beer that you've got to really think about, and it's warming up, and what those flavours I'm getting now, and it's changed into this. And sometimes I do like that, sometimes like today, I've had a long week, and it's been a shit week, it's just been a long week and cold. You just want a simple beer. From supermarkets, that tends to be what you get as well, so I'm happy I've got a supermarket beer. It's not expensive for 8.4%. I can talk about it, I can then shut up, get in the house and start getting warmed up again. Excuse me. So, the beer. It's got a lovely, I'll get it out in a minute. It's got a lovely, pithy, orange flavour. Flipping heck. First beer of the night as well. We'll start again. It's got a lovely, pithy orange flavour. Plenty of pine coming through with this as well. like I've already said, a lovely bitterness. They've got that spot on. With that sweet, pithy orange, with that bitterness, you end up with this lovely, semi-dry, bittersweet finish, which is, it's really nice. I don't expect Northern Monk to ever watch any of my videos. But if you ever do, this is what you should be brewing all the time. It's really nice. This is a beer. That bitterness is nice. This is a beer that when I'm talking to people at work, or people in the street, anybody listen to me talk about beers, to be fair, and they say, have any good West Coast IPAs lately? This is one of those beers I can say, absolutely, yes I have. It's a lovely, lovely beer. It's called Bold New World Double IPA, and it is bold. You don't really taste the 8.4%. The 8.4% is doing a job in that it's transporting the flavours really nicely. So if it was the 3% one, it would feel weak. It wouldn't quite feel as rich and as flavoursome as it does. But because it's 8.4, like I say, you're not really tasting the alcohol, but it's just transporting those flavours really nice, and it's doing a good job from that perspective. It is a lovely, strong supermarket hop-driven double IPA with that lovely classic West Coast 5. It's a nice beer. Score-wise, do you know what? I'm going to score this 8.5 out of 10. It's 8.5 out of 10 from Manny's Beers. Thank you for watching. Honestly, this is my first beer of the night. Thank you for watching. Drop me a comment, drop me a like, and I'll see you for the next review. Until then, everybody, look after yourselves, keep yourself warm, look after your beers. Cheers.